The purpose of this video is to give you an idea what kind of things you'll be learning in Unit 1 Biology. I'm going to talk about Area of Study 1 because that's what we're going to be starting off with. The first area of study is about cells, which is why I started off with cells in the middle here. One of the main things we'll be learning about cells is functions. So over here, I'm going to put functions. So cell function relates to both the function of the cell and the function of particular organelles within the cell. One of the other things you'll be learning about is the structure of cells and why this is important and why it relates to how it relates to the different functions of the cell. Another area is the chemical composition of the cells, so to do with the internal environment of the cell. You'll also be learning in more detail about the internal and external environments of the cell. Bit of a long one there. You'll be learning about cell replication, which is pretty fascinating. So I'm going to put that over here. Alright, so we're starting to get an idea. If I can go back to structure, we're going to be talking about the structure both of prokaryotic cells, so cells in prokaryotic organisms, over here, and also in eukaryotic organisms, so cells from eukaryotes. So prokaryotes have just a single cell, and eukaryotes are multicellular organisms. We're going to be talking about the structures of cells from both those types of organisms. We'll also be talking about the structure, looking at it from a light microscope level, which is obviously microscopic, but still doesn't show us that much detail, and also the electron microscope level, which is a lot more detailed. In terms of the internal and external environments, we'll be talking about lots of different things there as well. So we'll be talking about membrane transport, so how different nutrients, different chemicals get into and out of the cell. Obviously, with talking about membrane transport, we're going to have to be talking about plasma membranes. Plasma membranes control what enters or leaves the cell. In relation to this as well, we'll be talking about the surface area to volume ratio, which is probably something you haven't learnt about before. It's very important. Moving on to replication, because I don't want this video to be too long. Along with cell replication, we'll be talking about cell growth. We'll be talking about cell size and why that's important. Alright, so I'm just going to put my little lines in here. So those are the main things you'll be learning about. Obviously it's in a lot more detail than that, but I didn't really want to overload you at this point. I hope that's given you a brief summary of Area of Study 1, and I hope that you're as excited to learn about it as I am to teach it to you.